Look out! It's a Sparrow Pictures.
Snipit. Joy mentioned the cinematography. There was a couple of moments where we were just like, both of us were like, wow, that was
that was stunning.
Stunning. Like a really beautiful shot. And I think that one of my favorite parts was in, I think it was in episode 6, and there was a shootout on a creek bed. This was kind of at the point where Billy is kind of still wrestling, with kind of the moral dilemma that he finds himself in, is that, he finds himself in, he was arrested. He shot a guy in self-defense, stuff like that.
He turned himself in.
He turned himself in. And so, and then also he's dealing with some kind of cartel kind of stuff. They don't call it the cartel, but it's like, big business, manipulating judicial systems and justice. And so corruption, right? So because he came over from, Ireland as a boy and with his mom and dad and had this vision of America, he kind of carried that vision of justice.
But he also, I think, for our audience members, we have a large swath of audience members that are Christians. And that's what he was also wrestling with, was the idea of where is God? Where is justice? I believe in goodness. I believe in doing the right thing and all that kind of stuff. And then I think what we see over time is that he's trying to figure out, do I take justice in my own hands? Is that God's righteousness? All that kind of stuff.
So, and I think that there was, but what I think was interesting about that was that the wrestling of that was, to me, apparent in the cinematography of that scene, because in that scene, they're actually stealing horses from somebody who wasn't a good guy, right? So
they're stealing horses from a bad guy.
They're stealing horses from a bad guy, so very Robin Hood-y kind of. And they end up getting into this shootout, and he's standing there about to shoot this guy, and this guy is like kind of caught like kneeling in the water, and he's kind of you could see he's kind of wrestling with whether or not he should shoot this guy.
No need to shoot me again. I'm dying. I'm not gonna shoot you. Why did you have to do it? Why do you have to rob and kill people like me? Can't you speak?
A lot of smoke and haze. And then when he actually makes that decision, shoots him, the shot pulls back, and there's like they actually shot it from the water. And you see him standing on the side over here, and this guy and the horse, but it's kind of like semi-reflective. And to me, it communicated that there is this kind of like dual moment where all of a sudden he is now a reflection of himself in a sense, and what you've seen him wrestling with. So it was like there was a lot kind of there to just enjoy visually. And then there was some other moments that kind of incorporated into the writing, like he's dealing with his stepdad and some of the earlier things, and then his stepdad is this kind of weaselly, kind of snaky kind of guy. And then, at the end of the second episode, Billy the Kid shoots this snake in the tent. Yeah. Right. And there was this really great moment where you're like, oh, that's really good writing, where it's like he shoots this snake in the tent and he's looking at the guy